Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pseudos Crochet and More. This is your host Crystal. This is the Bernat Softee Chunky Take 2. The first one did not have any audio, so I'm doing a voiceover for it. Alright, so this is by Yarnspirations. This is one of their lines. Most popularly known, Bernat is widely available in Canada. We do get some of the Bernat line here in the US, but not as I don't think as much as they do in Canada. If you're from Canada, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you guys have a more of a selection up there. And they're also called Spin Right up there too. So this here is called Bernat Softee Chunky. It is 100% acrylic, and I'm gonna get to that pattern that's for that hat there. I really wanted to make that pattern, but I'll explain it to you in a second. So it's 3.5 ounces or 100 grams, 108 yards, or 99 meters. Look at that. I can read and still watch it roll. Let's see. I'm still talking about Bernat, I think. I don't know. I kind of did this. It is a bulky 6. It recommends an 8mm crochet hook and 8mm knitting needles. It is machine washable and dryable. You're not supposed to iron it, bleach it, and I think that other one is some weird I don't know, something I think to do with like dry cleaning it. There is no dye lot. I'm going over the recommended hook and needle sizes in the washing instructions right now. And I'm going over the yardage and the weight of the skein. And that's in the color Grape Raisin. And it is made in Canada with imported fibers. And there are free patterns on yarnspirations.com. Now, while I'm talking about whatever right here, I'm just going to tell you right now that pattern that they give on the inside is very not easy friendly. It tells you to chain so many, depending on what size hat you're making, which is fine. And then you do a certain amount of half double crochets. And then for your last 5, you're supposed to do single crochets, okay? But in between that, they tell you to chain 1 and nothing else. And then just jump into the single crochet, but it's supposed to add up to two less than what you started with when whatever you chained up. So the size I was doing was 32 starting chains. So I did my first half double crochet in the third, chain from the hook, so that was -2, so that was 30 stitches. I did the recommended half double crochets in a row, but I was left with 1 extra stitch that did not make any sense. And then when you read the rest of the pattern, there was nothing about what you were supposed to do with that chain 1. Like, were you supposed to chain 1 and turn? Were you supposed to chain 1, skip 1? There was nothing in the pattern that explained that. Now, I might go on to Yarnspirations to see if they've made a correction to this pattern since this was printed in 2021. If I'm not mistaken, those numbers are actually the year that the label was made and the month. Now, like I said, it's just my assumption, but you see those numbers on a lot of labels. I've seen it on Sugars and Cream or Peaches and Cream, Premier Yarns at Dollar Tree, plus Premier Yarns. I think I've seen it on my home. Let me see here. I've got a Karen cake down below me. This one's got it too. It's got 2022-1-11-63. So I'm not sure what the rest of that is, but that might be like the number that it was that they were printing, or it was corresponding to something else. But yeah, I really think that those numbers are correlated to the year that the label was printed and the month it was printed. So hopefully I can find this pattern online and I can go off of that, because that chain one was very confusing, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna see. And there goes my husband saying hello and asking probably what I'm doing. And yes, I have him as as Yoda saying there's a message from the dark side. So yeah, I mean, this is really comfy yarn. I had no problems with it working it up, even when I was trying to follow the pattern that was included on the inside of the label. But it's really dark, and for me, I don't know why, but I couldn't see the spot where I was supposed to do. When I turned it, it had me do the 5 single crochets, and then it said the remainder were half double crochets, but you were going through the horizontal bar, which was really hard to see using an 8mm crochet hook. So I may also try it with a 10mm or a 9 to see if that makes a difference. And I'm also going to check on their website to see if this pattern is still available and if they've made any corrections to it. And if they have, I'll let you guys know that if they have it's been updated, and give you the link to it. Now, let me actually go ahead and check that while I'm untangling the barf mess there. Let me see. Yarnspirations. Yep, and then I go to Yarnspirations a lot. Not that I order anything from them a lot. Last time I ordered something was the mystery boxes. Alright, crochet, and let's see if this is still on here. That's cute. They may have taken it down. I don't know. I wonder if it gives me an option. I think this was named Family something, so A to Z. Yeah, I think I was talking during this, but obviously we don't know because I was, my voice wasn't caught, so. Alright. Let's see. Well, let's just look at the hats. And honestly, I don't know if they still even offer the Bernat Softee chunky yarn. But I hadn't had a chance to use it, so I figured I'd give it a review. Somebody somebody might have it but haven't used it yet. There we go. Now I know what I'm doing. Okay, so they still do offer Bernat Softee Chunky on their website. But I'm looking specifically for that pattern. Let's see. You would think they would have it listed on here since it's on their yarn. But that doesn't mean anything. Maybe they took it down because it had a boo-boo in it. Well, there's 15 pages. I know I'm still working on my swatch, so I'm going to look here. You guys can keep watching me. I think I'm on the half double crochet row. Well, maybe I'll find it. If I don't find it while going over this video with you guys, I will keep looking, and if I find it, I'll check to see if they fixed that in the pattern or if it was left in there, because either somebody miscounted when they were doing it or they forgot a step that was supposed to be done. So I'm not 100% sure on that. You would think that they would really they would want to make sure that the pattern was correct before putting it on a label. Because I know I have enough to make that hat, but if I can't find that one, maybe I'll find a different one to use that uses the same wow, no. It's not on their website. Oh no. Oh, here it is. Okay. I found it. All right, so let's see here. Okay. Okay, let's see. Where is that? It's still here. That is still there. So why are we... So the pattern on the label is called Basic Crochet Ribbed Family Hat. And I know that I learned how to do the ribbing of a hat like they have on here by Crystal from Bag O' Day, but theirs is slightly different, and I'm trying to figure out why they have you chain one, but then there's nothing after that to determine why you're chaining one. Are you skipping one? Because I tried that and that just looked weird. And I don't know if that's because that's to give there's a weird, if you look at this on their website, on Yarn Inspirations, and I will go ahead and put the link to this in the description box, so you guys can check it out, because it is free. I can share it with you guys. It's not something you have to pay to get off of the skein of yarn to be able to look at the pattern. But it's really weird that they tell you to skip one or chain one, but then nothing. and then you're missing a stitch. So you really don't have 30 stitches. You have 29 in a chain 1. So I don't know. I might see if Mikey from the Crochet Crowd has done this pattern on his website, because he does a lot of these patterns, and he'll tell you if there's a mistake in it to fix it. See how it looks different up here at the top by the pom-pom where I'm pointing? So I'm not sure, maybe I'll reach out to him and see if he would do a tutorial on this hat, because those instructions are not good, and especially if you're a beginner and you're just learning stuff and you see that but you don't see like what you're supposed to do next. That can get very confusing for people. So I'm glad I looked at it earlier so I can tell you guys about it now. In one of my videos that I did for voiceovering, I did mention that when I reach 500 subscribers, I will do another giveaway. I am at 274 currently, so we're getting there. And I'm not in a rush to get there, so if you know somebody that's just starting to crochet or has been doing it for a while and wants to see something different, have them check out my channel. It might be what they're looking for, it might not be, but I do give my honest reviews, and I do believe I gave this a 9 out of 10. I'm giving that now, even if I didn't before, because this pattern on here is not friendly. It's not friendly at all. So if you buy that and you want to make that pattern, good luck. If you have made that pattern, let me know what you did with that chain 1. Did you ignore it and do another half double crochet, or did you do an extra single crochet to make it equal? All right, well, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content, please hit subscribe and then hit the notification bell. Until next time, I hope you all stay safe and stay crafty. Have a good one. Bye-bye.